Hello and welcome to the Lewis Nichols Show, and we're here with Molly Hockin. This interview is brought to you by Tinder Celebrity, who is sponsoring Molly today. Thank you. That's a joke.
Still haven't found anyone yet.
Thank you so much for coming back. I mean, last time you were here, we had Sean Wallace from The Chase, I
Yes,
believe.
yeah.
So it's a few years ago now, and a lot's gone on. We've just been catching up in the green room. You got a new single out, which we will be talking about, but what's life been like since The Voice? Because when you're on a show like that, it's manic. You know, you're put out there, but in the press, it has gone a bit quiet.
Yeah, it has. I mean, I was only 17 when I went on the show, 18 when I won it. So obviously it was all exciting, and I was in a hotel with everyone else, and there was cameras, lights, action, and I was living the life of Riley. But it's a TV show at the end of the day, you know? And when a TV show ends, that's it. It ends. And I was well aware of that. You know, it happens. But it was pretty exciting afterwards. I got to do all these amazing events and celebrity events and get my name out there a bit more. And then COVID hit, obviously. So that was another knockback. And I was like, oh, brilliant. Like,
yeah, everyone's
going to forget about me. But they haven't. I still get lovely comments and still get recognised when I'm in London and St Ives. And I've only just gone back into studio in the past year and started really writing music that I want to release myself. So I've just released the song on Friday, and it's just the start of a new era, and I'm really excited. 80s pop music queen.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that a little bit later, but going back, obviously, with The Voice, when you look at shows like X Factor, there's a massive platform in the sense of the publishing, because I know you, on The Voice, you win a record deal.
Yeah.
But you don't then see you on the morning shows and stuff. So how does that work, and why is that?
I don't want to say anyone off or anything, but I left as an 18-year-old out of the show with a record deal and a publishing deal and no manager.
Wow, that's a bit crazy though, isn't it?
So I was in London. They put me up in London in a hotel room, and I didn't even know how to hail a cab or use the tube. You know, I was like, what am I doing? So that was really difficult, but I had to grow up really quickly and just get on with it. And I was just stuck in a loophole, and I was not allowed to release anything until I went back on The Voice the following year on the final. And it turned out to be the semi-final, actually, because that position got taken away because someone else bigger got it, which is fine. But that's the only platform and exposure that I had, and there was nothing after that, because I had no good, strong management to know how to deal with my situation and what was going on. Yeah. And I also think it's because people look at TV talent show winners as they don't want to touch you with a barge pole. And it's a shame, and it is changing. But for a long time, I was kind of embarrassed that I won The Voice. And that might seem really like, why are you embarrassed you won The Voice? Yeah. It's actually, there's only 7 people that have won The Voice in the UK and in the history. And it is massive, but now I look at it as, that was great, that was a platform. But I'm a completely different person and artist to what I was back then, you know? It's a whole thing.
What's crazy is you said there, obviously, a year went from you being able to release music. Now, in this industry, that is hard because it changes constantly.
Yeah,
so
honestly, I almost gave up so many times. And I hate saying this, but I wanted to give up because I couldn't see any way out but something just will not let me give up.
Thank God.
No, it just won't. And I think I think it's the ADHD, to be honest, because I can't stop talking. But it's creative. But I just will never give up. And hopefully one day, very soon, I'll be on the Jules Holland show. You never know.
Oh, he's incredible. He gets all the vocalists. Ollie Murs was your coach. You won it with him. Do you keep in touch? Is he active?
We do keep in touch. It'd be nice if he shared my song once in a while. But, you know, he's got his own career and his own life, so I completely appreciate that. But next time he asks me to support him, maybe I'll think about it twice.
Okay. And what about Sir Tom Jones? Because I know did you perform on a show with him?
Obviously we performed on The Voice
Yeah.
together.
By the way, that's incredible. What a moment to always have that you performed with Sir Tom Jones.
No,
I mean,
I performed with Ollie, but I was on stage with Sir Tom.
Oh,
I
okay,
pinched
yeah.
his ass, you know.
Who? Tom Jones?
Yeah.
You pinched his ass?
Yeah, it was a dare from Ollie backstage before we
Wow.
went on. It was great.
What was his reaction?
It was a great moment. Do you know what? It was really good actually. He turned around and went, "Ooh." Yeah, I thought he was gonna like completely. No, he's a laugh, and it's a swear word every other centre. It's ridiculous. It's madness. But it was a really fun time, and I always look back on that with really fun memories because that's what made me realise that I could actually do this, and I'm still doing it. So, and I'm only 23, so it's not like I'm 50 and I am a wannabe pop star.
Yeah.
I'm 23 and I am a pop star.
So you've got your new single that's out, and I absolutely love it. You Can't Hold Me Down.
He's paid to say that.
But talk about the title of the song, because we were talking earlier, and you've got to be quite resilient, you know, with what you've done. You've had a lot of kind of rejection and a lot of things that have not maybe gone the way you planned. So you've had to have a thick skin. So is that anything to do with this song and the title?
So it is actually about. You can translate the lyrics in the song to any situation, a relationship, whatever, which I think is really important. A song has to be open to relate to everyone. But this song for me is about my time in the music industry with labels so far. And it's really funny actually, because when I wrote this song in studio, my studios are just up the road from King's Cross. And I walk past Polydor and Universal every single day. I walk to studio and I'm just like, like, honestly. So this was one of the first ones I actually wrote, and it was only fair on myself that I had to release this one first because it's the start of a new kind of song. That's out the way now.
Yeah.
And the next one is a bit lighter and it's a bit more 80s and happier. And yeah, so it's about my time in the music industry being held back, being stuck in a loophole, being not allowed to release or do anything. And obviously I can't release any songs that I wrote while I was signed to Polydor as well.
Oh,
so
that's annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I really wanted, maybe I'll rewrite some of them and we can do it that way. There's some loopholes. But legally, I'm not allowed to release anything that I wrote while under Polydor as well.
Well, do you know what? I've got to say,
which is a massive shame.
I'm loving this because what you've done. I mean, it's normally with your music, you know, I love it. It's always quite similar, and that's nice. But this, I was like, hang on a minute.
Yeah,
it's like a new era.
It's me. I just love writing this stuff as well. And don't get me wrong, I love doing my kind of my slower ones, the more heartfelt ballads. And there are a few in the mix as well, that are going. We've got so many to come out, but this is just the first of many. And the next one's even better, and the third one's even better. And the writers and producers that I've got with me in the room are incredible as well. So, yeah.
Is it part of an album? So
there will be an album coming, but there's about 3-4 singles coming out first after one another. So it's going to be a busy summer.
How does it feel to be back doing what you love on your terms, putting it out there without, you know, because you got from this that you don't care what people think. You're doing it now, what you want to do, what's kind of jumps out to you, and we love it.
And that is so important, but I do need that backing behind me as well.
Yeah.
Because there's a part of me that's like so relieved I've finally got the music out that I want to get out, and I've got that help and I'm able to do this, which is more than I could have, more than I wanted, but now I want even more. But it is really hard. Like I was like, shall I get it out? Because I'm still an independent artist. Like I don't know where it's going to go, and it's going to be really hard to get it out there, but it's doing really well at the moment. So hopefully it's just up from here.
I've seen on your socials, the reaction's been really good. A lot of people are sharing it.
Thank you, everyone.
No, it's done really, really well. So what about live shows? Because I know you love performing, you love the buzz and the interaction between the audience.
Yeah.
And you've done a lot of kind of smaller, more intimate gigs, which look,
Yes,
you
yes,
actually look
yes.
so fulfilled on the stage. But what can we expect with live shows that you've got coming up?
So there's none in the diary as of yet. I'm focusing on getting the music out
Yeah.
because it all starts with the music. And once that music's out, I'll be doing all the festivals next year. And you never know, maybe Glastonbury.
Is that what you'd like to do?
Yeah. I mean, someone's got to do it. So,
Well, Molly, thank you so much for coming on. We're actually going to play the single as we're going out as well, so
Yes.
people get to see the...
don't forget to stream it, everyone. Stream it, put it on repeat, tell your mums, tell your granddads, and
Get it in the
maybe
charts.
you'll get me in the charts. You never know.
Thank you for putting up with our technical hitch as well.
No
'cause
problem.
You've been very patient.
I, mean,
You-
I am a technical hitch, so
Thank you so much.
no, thank you.
Thanks. All done.